43 stopping the vehicle Central and 40th Place. 13L30 is behind the unit.
Sit back and relax. Your group therapy session has started. Welcome to Alone and Unsupervised.
Hey guys, welcome to session 3 of Alone Unsupervised Podcast. I'm Isaiah.
And I'm Frank.
So, we realized session 2 was pretty law enforcement heavy. As promised, this is a community of first responders and veterans, active military, guard, reserves, what have you. So, we're going to shift things a little to the right, if you will, not politically, but we're kind of going to shift away from law enforcement and, open the floor for our time in the military, our experiences, talk everything from boot camp to, maybe to the late entry program, what it was like, some deployment stories, and, he's Army, I'm Navy, so there's a healthy banter there.
Go Army.
Yeah, whatever. Go Navy, beat Army, but, so, let's see. Frank, what was your reason for joining? I guess we'll start there.
I've pretty much always wanted to be in the military. I mean, it's a family tradition. We've pretty much all done it.
Mm-hmm.
And so, even as a kid, I never really saw any other option. I don't know.
Yeah.
And Army has always been,
Mm-hmm.
forefront in my mind.
Yeah. I guess for me, I do have family that was in the military. My grandpa was in the military. I never realized this now until sitting here talking about it. One grandpa was in the Army. The other grandpa was in the Navy. That's kind of funny. But I kind of same thing. I always saw myself joining the military, and who can't beat free college? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, that definitely doesn't hurt things. But when I joined, though, it definitely a lot of it was how I've expected. There was a lot of it that was also not how I expected.
Yep, I agree.
So, I don't know how Army boot camp was, but for Navy boot camp, it's in Great Lakes, Illinois, and honestly, the first time I ever flew in a plane was to go to boot camp, and I don't know if I gotta hold this close to my face or what.
Yeah.
Like this. No.
Fitting for the topic, I guess.
Yeah, but no, the first time I got on the plane was to go to boot camp, and I definitely was not prepared for what I encountered. Some of it was easier than I thought it was going to be, and some of it was harder. Like, the big thing in Navy boot camp I didn't expect was, like, the amount of cleaning and stuff like that. Like, here's how you fold your clothes. Because in Navy boot camp, like, there's a lot of jobs that you aren't on a ship for, right? But the whole point in Navy boot camp is to prepare you for ship life, because most of the Navy is on a warship. And, we had to fold our clothes a certain way to fit the coffin rack. And, when I say coffin rack, here's your bed. It raises up, and then there's compartments underneath your bed where all of your stuff goes, and there's drawers and different stuff. So it's basically like a bed/dresser in one. But they basically prepared us to be Martha Stewart. I felt like this is how you properly mop a floor. Here's how you properly clean walls.
Yeah, that's something that we did a lot of. Obviously, the meaning behind it is all about, discipline,
Mm-hmm.
Uniformity, things like that. But, I was surprised at the amount, how there was always work to be done. There was always cleaning to be done.
If you're standing there doing nothing, you're wrong.
Yeah, things you never thought about cleaning in your life, you suddenly now see.
Or you learn that hot sauce is the proper way to clean brass. And I realized I just cut you off, my bad.
No, it's just, the amount of detail that, like our drill sergeants put into
Mhm.
things, like, you didn't clean this. Well, I didn't even think to clean that. I mean, who thinks to clean that?
Yeah. Why would I clean the top of the windowsill?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, no, I mean, unlike the Navy, the Army has basic training sites throughout the country. Sometimes it depends on your MOS where you go and whether you're one station unit training or if you're going to be split up.
For the people that don't know, break down MLS. What's that mean?
It's pretty much your job in the military. It's what you do.
In the Navy, we call it rape. There's a saying, choose your rate, choose your fate. So basically it means whatever job you choose, depicts how your life's going to be.
Yeah, and I mean, a lot of times if you're certain MOSs, you're going to end up going to certain places. Like, if you're infantry, you're going to go, odds are you're going to Fort Benning, you're going to basically be with the same people through basic training and AIT altogether.
What's AIT?
It's like your
advanced infantry training.
It's where you actually learn your job.
Okay.
Depending on what it is.
Yeah.
But like for me, I went to basic in one place, and then as a medic, I got sent to Fort Sam Houston.
Yeah, I'm familiar. I was a Navy corpsman, so I also went to Fort Sam Houston. Speaking of Fort Sam Houston, real quick, I think that when it came to the Army, some of your guys were just unhinged for no reason. Like the Army instructors, I can't tell how many times I got yoked up by an Army instructor for really no reason.
Well, welcome to the Army.
Yeah, like my gosh, dude, walking around just enjoying my day, and then some dude comes up. Anyway, doesn't matter. Yeah.
Now, I mean, I had a blast in Fort Sam. I had some good memories and some memories I don't have.
Dude, one of my funniest memories from Fort Sam Houston. So, they had barracks, and one of the buildings was strictly male. The other building was male-female. So, like, you would have the female floor, female floor, and so on and so forth, right? And where I was Freilich Hall. And so, like, the buildings are named after corpsmen that have perished in the battle, right? So, one building was Freilich, and then directly across was Janky, right? And it was nicknamed Stanky Janky because the building just stunk. And but the funniest memory I have is I watched a dude that, so when you went on Liberty or like your free time or whatever, right? That's the best way to explain it, right?
I guess so.
I don't know how to describe it. If you're not following along, Google it. You know what I mean? But you would cross the quarterdeck, which is like I don't know how to describe a quarterdeck. Which I'm saying in Navy term you don't understand. I can tell by the blank look on your face. But there were like metal detectors and stuff you had to walk through. Oh yeah, dude, like it's legit. Like anyway, we're in Texas. Like, anyway, if you had a bag, they would search it, making sure you're not bringing any contraband like alcohol or drugs or guns or whatever you're not supposed to have because people are dumb. But there was a dude that was walking across the quarterdeck, and he tried sneaking a female in the barracks via a sea bag. He was basically wearing his girlfriend on his shoulders. and yeah, dude, the officer on duty, or the OOD, like, could tell that this sea bag was not like a normal sea bag. It was weighted in spots it shouldn't have been weighted in, because think about somebody sitting in a sea bag, like, where the butt's going to be, where their feet's going to be, like, that's going to leave an imprint on the bottom of the sea bag. And he opens the sea bag and looks in, and there's just a little girl, like, well, not a little girl, just a woman, looking back at him, like, hey, what's up, dude? Like, man, that's one thing I miss about the military is, like, you watch a dude get yelled at, and it just makes your day better.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
dinner or show. I mean,
for sure.
Anytime we would do training at a basic training site, typically, the way it used to be is we would eat chow, and the the dining facility that the trainees eat in, and like that's what we called it. It was dinner and a show because you got to sit there and eat your food while you see 17, 18, 19-year-old kids just get tore up by drill sergeants. Yeah. But, I mean, that's also the difference between the Army and the Navy. Like, Army, they'll just let us bring whatever we want into the barracks, and then they just toss our crap.
Give you enough rope to hang yourself, basically?
Yeah, they basically just, they'll come back, and then next thing you know, they're doing an inspection, tossing everything, and they'll find it. Yeah. It may take them a while, but they will find it. Yeah. No, for me, probably what I call my lost weekend at Fort Sam Houston. It was our first weekend pass, and obviously I'm young. At that point, E1s, E2s, they're not, you're not getting paid anything.
Yeah. Well below the poverty line.
Yeah. So obviously, even though we weren't supposed to, we were going to drink. Yeah. And I probably came the closest to alcohol poisoning that I've ever come to. We were drinking these drinks called Incredible Hulks.
Is it like an AMF?
No, what it is.
You know what an AMF is? Look it up.
This is Hypnotic.
Hypnotic, dude. Jesus.
And Hennessy mixed together.
Oh my God, that sounds horrible.
It does. And the reason they call it an Incredible Hulk is because it creates this green color like the Hulk.
Yeah. And it probably makes you feel super strong.
I don't remember. But what I do know is we were drinking those 7-Eleven Big Gulp cups of them. And
so just a full bottle of each, basically?
I mean, it was, again, you drink what you can. And apparently I drank a little too much.
No.
I know, right?
Frank the Tank.
And next thing I know, I think we got released on a Friday evening. I spent the next 2 days on the floor of the bathroom in the hotel room because there was probably 6 of us. We're all of us medics. We're all poor, and we just
pitched in money and you all stayed in the same room.
Obviously we're getting Hypnotic and Hennessy and
yeah.
So on the bathroom floor the entire weekend, like I'm having people. They just don't care. They're stepping over me to shower.
Well, you're praying to the porcelain god.
I'm not even praying. I'm passed out. Like, I have vague memories of waking up and the shower's going and there's just, like, steam everywhere. And
so, lack of a better term, you were dead.
Yeah, I was probably clinically dead.
I was deceased.
Yeah. But, needless to say, even the sight of either of those, can't do it.
So,
and it's 20-some years ago.
It's funny you bring up Hypnotic. I think it was on my first deployment. It was the 11th MU Marine Expeditionary Unit. Basically, we hopped on the ship. We were floating around, and we would go train in different countries and just, do whatever. And anyway, we would get what's called care packages. Basically, people back home throw a bunch of stuff in a box, and they ship it to you. And you get it in 7 to 10 years, basically. It feels like, But
like a week before you go back home.
Yeah, exactly. We had, I think it was one of my Marines' aunts. She had got a bottle of Listerine, like the bluish colored Listerine, and I don't know what she did with it, but she poured Hypnotic in the Listerine bottle. She even thought so far as to take a blow dryer and shrink wrap the thing back on the cap. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And we passed around a bottle of Listerine. Well, bottle of Hypnotic, but it was Listerine.
Yeah. My other, I guess, weakness, if you will, is tequila. So obviously, the first couple of shots of tequila, they don't go down as smooth, but pretty much anything after that, you're
Drinking water.
yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, those are my second and third near-death experiences. Or tequila. Obviously, I didn't learn my lesson the first time. But
what type of tequila?
So the first time,
oh, there's multiple occasions.
There were two tequila incidents, and one of them was down in southern Missouri, and there was actually they had some sort of tequila special where they brought out this board with like 6 or 8 different types of tequila in shots.
Okay.
And you just try each one.
Yeah, yeah.
Shouldn't try each one.
Yeah.
So I don't know the types.
Oh, okay.
The second was in a foreign country, where I was drinking on the bill for the United States Embassy.
Mm-hmm.
They had like free drinks during certain hours.
Okay.
And that was just whatever tequila they had there. But that was also, I was alternating between, I think, what is it, Amistad?
Amistad.
Yeah. I'm probably maybe wrong, but it's a beer.
Oh, okay.
And these tequila shots. I was trying to catch up. Also.
Oh, the power hour?
Lesson number 2.
The power hour, dude.
So everybody else was drinking the entire time.
Yeah.
But I couldn't drink because of what I was doing. I couldn't drink until like I think I had like the last 45 minutes.
Oh, man.
So I not only caught up, but I surpassed.
Hey, listen, if you can't raise the bar, you better drag it behind you.
Well, and again, life lesson, I guess, number 3 for this episode for me is don't ever try and catch up.
This reminds me of that stupid commercial. I remember when I was a kid, like, what was the gum that used to come in that little pouch that opened up? You know what I mean?
Oh, like Big Chew?
Something like, well, no, it was like a plastic pouch. And opened up, it's like Pac-Man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And it's like rolled in this like ball of gum, or wheel, if you will. And it was a sour gum. And it was, what did you learn in school today? And the kid comes home with a messed up face. Never go last. Yeah, anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you got funny training stories, funny deployment stories? Tell me what you got. We'll go tit for tat on, not trying to one-up each other, but just, tell some funny stories.
Wow, I don't know if we got time for all the stories. But on an interesting note, one midnight shift,
Oh, yeah.
we were talking, and what did we discover?
We discovered that I think it was 2016 that we were in Jordan the same exact time. I was on my second deployment. It was the 13th MU. We were training in Jordan, and we got a visit from the Secretary of Defense, who at the time was General Mattis. Well, was he? No, he was retired General Mattis.
Yeah, that's why he was the secretary.
Yeah. It was, but anyway, Marine Corps legend, right? I mean,
Mad Dog.
Yeah, which I came to find out that he hates that name.
He does hate it, yeah.
Anyway, we were in Jordan at the same time. I was there on deployment. He was also there on deployment, but I think you were there protecting the SecDev, right?
No, I was protecting another general officer.
Oh, okay. But they happened to cross paths, and they both came to Jordan at the same time, right?
Well, we pretty much went there because SecDev was there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so we found out that we were probably 40 feet from each other and had no idea until one midnight shift we were talking about it. And he was like, and what year was that? And I told him, and he was like, dude, I was there at the same time. Da-da-da-da-da-da. And it was, I think, kind of what built the friendship a little bit. Like,
really? That's what it took?
Well,
Just that?
Oh my God,
Wow.
Shut up, dude, I hate it here. By the way, I can't say it per se, but I'm going to get stickers made that are the hashtag symbol and FYF for FU Frank. Any comments? If you would like to have those, let me know. It's going to be something you can put on your water bottle or wall, or I guess anywhere you can put a sticker. That's pretty self-explanatory. Anyway, I'm done talking, so go ahead.
And you too can be friends with Isaiah if you happen to go maybe to Walmart at the same time as him. Or
for $1, you can feed this starving dumb child.
Yeah. Forget any other kind of bond. All it takes is being in the same place at the same time.
Yes.
Got it. I don't even know what I was going to say now.
If I throw a stick, will you go away?
No. I had a thought, but you just crushed my inner self.
My stupidity just ruined it.
You just crushed me. I'm heartbroken now.
Oh man, that's awesome.
So, yeah. Anywho.
Yeah.
Oh, well, back to General Mattis. I have no problem with saying Mad Dog right now because I sincerely doubt he is going to be watching our show anytime soon.
Yeah. Okay. So.
But if you are, sir, I apologize.
Yeah. Yeah. So let's run it back real quick. So speaking of on the Mad Dog topic, what's your favorite Mad Dog quote?
Oh, I had a whole list of them written down. I can't remember a lot of them off the top of my head. But I don't know. I guess it's the one with, be nice, but
Be nice to everybody you meet, but have a plan to.
Yeah.
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 Mine is carry a knife at all times because you never know if there's going to be cheesecake or you got somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so let's go back to military stories. And, hey, listen, if you got deployment stories, funny, heavy, whatever, leave in the comments. Let us know.
Or send us an email.
And also, if you're looking to join the military, hit us up. Maybe you're not joining the Army or the Navy, but
join the Air Force.
Let's be honest, there's probably some people out there that aren't going to be able to join the Air Force.
No,
okay?
Well, I got nothing then.
But if you're looking to join the military, hit us up. We can, debunk some myths. Maybe we can help you prepare. We can, kind of give you things to expect, things to look forward to.
Tell you what not to do.
Yeah, and listen, here's the deal. No matter how it goes, it's gonna suck. It's designed to suck. But
you should be a recruiter.
You'll come out better on the end for it, you know what I mean? I mean, listen, dude. If it's one thing the military taught me, it's how to properly remove my head from my butt. Because it was up there pretty tight.
Maybe you should go back in.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, moving on. Shout out, 71st Marines. Marines, the infantry Marines will always have a special place in my heart. Hey, listen. Dirty Deuce, if anybody knows what that is. If you're 2-1 Dirty Deuce, what's up, dude? You get the spade? Oh, you can't see it, never mind. I was gonna show off the spade, but.
Well, we can take a picture and add it to the TikTok.
There you go, yeah. My platoon had their own symbol. Yeah, it's like a little cult, if you will.
I was going to say they call those cults.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But no, looking back, I've had a lot of fun in the military. Obviously, there's a time where everybody is ready to step away. I think I'm reaching that time right now. I'm probably going to be retiring soon. So
the Navy told me it was time to step away.
Well, finish line is finish line.
Yeah.
Whether it gets moved to you or you
I think session 1 I said what happened into my career, but that's another topic for another day.
Yeah.
If you didn't catch that, go back, watch first session. I think I loosely said it. You'll find it.
Yeah. But you have to watch it.
Yeah, you got to watch it. As always, like, follow, subscribe, comment, hop on the TikTok. There's a link to the YouTube page on the TikTok.
Yeah, the description is going to have our TikTok links. It's going to have an email address you can send us if you don't want to comment within the comments itself.
Mm-hmm.
But again, we love hearing feedback. We want to hear your feedback. We want to hear, again, what you want what engages you. You know, we want this community to be a place where people can talk to each other. And again, even if it, you know, take us out of the equation, even if you can meet people within the chat that, you know, you may find people that you've lost contact with over the years, you may find new friends, but either way, it's a good place to start.
And be nice, because if you're not, we will correct you.
Yes, we will crush your soul.
Yeah, we're not here to create hate and discontent amongst the chat.
No.
But if we have to come in and be the moderator because people are getting sideways towards each other, just know that you're not going to like the outcome.
Yeah, if you want hate and discontent, then just watch the podcast.
Yeah, I got more games than Milton Bradley, my boy.
So.
What's today's safety briefing? Well, you want to keep going or you want to end now?
We can go for a few more minutes.
Okay. I got a funny boot camp story. So, in boot camp, you have to stencil everything, right? So, our stenciling was like this ink pad stencil thing combined, right? It was this maroon rectangular package that you would open up, and on the stamp side that goes in the ink pad, it had little slots where you could put your letters and stuff, and then the ink pad. So you'd stamp the ink pad, and then you'd put it on your blouse tag or your like uniform tag or whatever that you were stenciling, right? So mine was my first and last name, and then my division number was 258. So it had to have those things. Maybe it had to have other things, but those are the things that stick out in my memory. And then we'd have to get in line, and we'd have to show our RDC, the recruit division commander. It's the same thing as a DI or a DS, drill sergeant, drill instructor. The Navy just has to be different and change everything up.
Make it complicated.
Yeah, for no reason. Anyway, so I'm in line to show my RDC the stenciling, because if it's wrong, you have to change it, and it's a huge deal. Anyway, the guy in front of me, I think he was from one of the 5 boroughs in New York, and I can't remember his first name, but his last name was Inoptrish. And the RDC looks at him, he's like, how do you say the last name? Inbred trash? And I fell on the floor. Dude, it was the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life. And then, all of a sudden, that hate and discontent went from this guy directly to me. And I actually found out the amount of push-ups I can do before my arms just collapsed. And, yeah, it sucked. For laughing, I got punished. But it was the funniest comment I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, my motto has always been, you can't smoke a quitter.
Yeah, so you want to give a boot camp story real quick, then we'll end it?
You know what? I do have one.
All right, let's go. Run back.
So, day 1 of basic training.
This is 1943, by the way.
Wow. That's why people hate you.
Yeah.
So, day 1 of actual basic training, you know, we're across we go across the tracks from reception, you know, we get the shark attack. We're all in formation, and our drill sergeant says, when somebody asks you what company you are, your response should be the only company.
I feel like that got you messed up a couple times.
Well, I'll get to that.
Okay.
So I think we're like 3 weeks in,
Mm-hmm.
and some drill sergeant from another company asked what company we are because we're standing outside chow waiting to go in. And he asked a question, and
The only response.
Yeah. And I was the only one who gave that response. So apparently what forgot to be put out with that is that's only the response you give to the drill sergeants in that company.
So the ones that are in charge of you, that's the only ones that you can give that response to.
Yeah, it's the only ones you're supposed to say that to. I must have missed that part, but I said it to the other company drill sergeant, and he was not happy with that response.
He probably pooped a cat, didn't he?
So, anytime he saw me after that, he made it a point to just smoke me. And that went on for about 2-3 weeks.
Yeah.
And then, after about 3 weeks, he said, you know what, I'm tired of seeing you. Anytime you see me, I just want you to start pushing. And at that point, I wasn't going to challenge I wasn't going to roll the dice on that one, so still young and naive. So
Yeah.
I did a lot of push-ups.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I'm not going to lie, I don't have a safety brief prepared for this one. Do you have a safety brief that you have prepared? If not, we can think of one on the fly.
We'll think of one on the fly.
Okay.
And by we, I mean you.
Oh, okay. Today's safety brief. Life's rough. Get a helmet.
Lame.
Well, I didn't see you come up with any solutions.
Yeah.
You know what? How about if there's a problem? If you bring a problem to somebody, bring a solution with it, Frank. Love you, bye.
Love you, bye.